Imagine for a second, you wake up at 6 a.m., you go to traffic, and you working like it 8 to 10 hours every single day for other companies, and you give your everything effort you can, but still you grounding yourself and you thinking, bro, what actually I'm doing? You just grounding those amount of money for your job paying you. You give your everything. I just to tell you, honestly, you are not making penny amount of money. You're making good amount of money. Like it can be 75, it can be $100,000 every single year. You make more than your parents was making at your age. But something has happened here. If you look closely, like you making good amount of money, but your saving is look like a penny at your 30. But your parents, they are making money, but they are also saving money, but you are not saving money. You are just spending a lot of money. You just thinking like your job the one and only way about wealth. If I honestly tell you, your job will be the one and only way to make you wealthy, honestly believe me, you are completely wrong. Your job, this one is actually not give you freedom. This one is a working life, you are working for the other people and making money, and you can say, bro, what actually you're telling me? This is the thing. I pay my everything, like I pay my bill, the way I survive. Yeah, I'm honestly saying you survive. You're not living in a financial freedom, you're not growing, you just are living in a simple life. Stuck with me for a couple of minutes. I will be saying something which actually make you angrier. Yeah, this one is sound little bit weird, but yeah, this one is for you basically good, because after you angry, you'll be understand how actually money, careers, everything work. Your own thought is not understanding it. So the modern job, you think this one is the one and only to believe. Bro, you cook, you believe yourself, you cook. You are not living in a life what actually wanted. You living in a productive life. You are working, and that's the whole thing. You work and then money come. You are not work, money does not come. 37% of Americans, they couldn't afford $400 bill. Some people like doing borrowing or selling something. Bro, you just were thinking they're unemployed people. No, they're employed people. They're working. They're making money. They're with a good job. They're with decent salary. So they're making around 50,000 or $100,000 a year. This is good. So if a job creates wealth, why so many employees are still living in a broke? Okay, let's do a math with me. Like you making like $80,000 every single year, and after tax it, you making like $5,000 every single month. This is sound cool, yeah. The real cost is here. 2018th hour, you just were working, and then like 520 hours maybe commuting, and 260 hours is for like getting ready, and plus you need to add something more like you stretching, you deadline fixing, office policy you just need to follow, blah blah thing. After this, total hours is almost 2,900 hours. 2,900 hours after you making like $60,000 you net amount money. So if you think like this way, you making around like $21 every single hour, and you still saying, bro, this one is not bad. Bro, you need to understand something. So money, the way you're actually making, this one is trading you time, and you will be making money. The wealthy people know something is decade ago. Wealth not come from like giving you time to trading for money. It's come from without putting your anything, making a system. Okay, you need to understand more thing. Like your job doesn't just trap your time, it's trap your mind, how the way you actually think about money. So first of all, if I tell you like you are making like approximately $65,000, and then you have a good promotion like $70,000, now you need to be change. You just are trying to a good apartment, good car, something is more interesting, and what actually I'm telling you is the real thing. So then you get another promotion, another spike. You just feel like, bro, there is my life in lock in here. I'm doing something like crazy. Nobody's catch me, baby. I need to buy a bigger apartment and crazy amount of cars and live in a paycheck. So there's the whole thing. You are doing everything for paycheck to paycheck living. The rise your money is cost, you are not wealthier. You just are spending your all money. You think the salary rising and you're progressing is in your career, but you need to understand the amount of money you make it, you also spend it. So what's the difference? Research from 2024. Here I just heard every 10% rise of salary, people spend almost 10%. They couldn't try to save any money, bro. what actually happened here? People just for making money spend more money. What actually different here? You need to be saving. Here's the real thing. You don't need to be spend your all money. People are not getting ahead. They are just updating their lifestyle. Bro, I need to be cool. Okay, here's the kicker. You just tell yourself, I'm so tired after doing this job. And yeah, it's honestly true. But if you are living in this trap, you will be doing nothing. If I tell you, you just live in this circle, just working for your job, and without job you are not doing anything for this one is will be paying you for your future, bro, you will be regret. So you need to be first of all understanding how you can make money side this job. So you can start with a freelance business. If you can learn a crazy amount of a skill which can pay you a lot of money, it can be around $45,000 a year, and after this you can be like $80,000. Then third year you can be making like $150,000. This one is you will be automate, like the money is here come, you will be automate everything, but you are still doing your job. Here is just where everything is benefit. So yeah, and I'm honestly telling you, like, you don't need to be quite your job right now. You need to understand your job is the main funnel to make you and leave you survival, but you don't need to think like this is the everything. You need to be think this was the start point. You need to understand more thing, like your salary is not growing, your salary is going like every single year couple of percent. So, and but one thing you need to understand, every single year the grocery, the other thing is growing, yearly is like maybe 3% growing. And okay, if you think after everything 401k and you will be cool, man, I will be retired. So you need to be do a math. If you think about retirement at your 35 or 30, so if you calculate like this way, $27,000 every single year, you just do a spending like 8%, $4.8 million. And probably you think 401 is not a bad, but if you think closely, this one is not what you're living in extraordinary life. So you need to understand this one. In your job, you are doing everything as in one specialty, but not so many things, because wealth comes from so many things. Understanding like how selling, marketing, and like this type of thinking. But when you're in a job, you are just specifically doing everything for your companies. Here, 2024 study from research comes like 86% of people just executing and 40% people just learning. Here, the massive thing, if you look at 40% people, this is very low. People just try to new thing learn. But here, if you look at in this 40%, like too much people, they are not learning new thing. They are learning the same thing. They are living in their job. And that's the why people just are living in stuck. If you are working for other people every single week, like 14 hours, this one is harder, Okay, like you actually giving your productive time to your companies, like you are working for as an employee. After this time, you will feel like you are exhausted, you will feel too much tired for doing your own thing, and you feel the same regretting. So if I honestly tell you, like you need to be doing something else without your job that will pay you in future most of money from here. So without this, you will be regret too much. Specific your 5 term, like honestly say how you use your time, like especially how you use it, and you need to log 10 hours every single week for your own something building, and like learn about taxes. Why actually money gone here? If your money come from anywhere, it can be little bit. It can be $1,000. You need to be calculated and control your spending. Next the thing, the system. How can you think without you doing everything? Like you need to think like this way. Which actually tell here you need to follow, and after 6 months later you come here and tell me what actually the progress you do it.